Guys, this is Miriam. I'm a little bit confused because David just did some nonsense. Yeah. But I'm really happy today because I am making a video now again, finally, and I haven't done some videos for a while, even though I wanted to, but the simple reason for that was just that I did not feel too well in my skin, or let's say, in other words, I did not feel too well in my hair. And that is why I wanted to give you an update, because today is the first day that I actually washed my hair in a normal way, like with shampoo and with conditioner, and yeah, I did some treatment for my ends and lengths. And yeah, so I feel really, I am so stoked because my hair has not felt like that for more than 2 months, because it was always like weighed down and heavy from the oils of my own scalp, of the sebum. And I just, I stopped washing my hair, washing only with water. And that is what I wanted to tell you, because I decided to not do that anymore, because I did not feel well anymore. And I do not think that purity, I really believed that this would work for me, but it actually didn't really. And so I decided that going for that 100% purity, even though I really love that idea of washing your hair only with water, if it doesn't work for me and if I feel shit with it, then there's no there's no reason for me to continue to do so. And maybe some of you feel the same, and maybe it helps some of you to maybe rethink what is right and what is wrong for their hair. I think everyone has to know it themselves, and I actually do know why it didn't work for me. And yes, I just wanted to give you an update on my hair. And yeah, so after I couldn't do a video because I just didn't feel like making a video with that hair, just didn't feel confident with it. Yes. So, and even though I don't really care how my hair looks when I'm alone, or I'm not that I don't take it too importantly, if you can say that. But yeah, so that was too gross. It just didn't feel like my hair as well. So I began to think about the way my hair looked earlier in my life, when I did not give a fuck about when I didn't give a fuck about how what I put into my hair. I did not give a fuck about silicones. I did not give a fuck about anything, any harsh cleaning substances, and my hair was amazing. I always was quite content with my hair. And just since I had these hormonal issues, that hormonal chaos, and also since I had bleached my hair and I went off the silicones, so when all that came together, I noticed how my hair was damaged more and more every day. And I thought by adopting the most natural washing regimen for my hair, that will go away. But I realized it actually doesn't, and I want to tell you why. So maybe this is for you if all those natural hair care regimens don't really work for you. So it all began, actually the damage of my hair actually began with the bleaching. So I think it was 3 years ago when I started to bleach my hair, and many women, I was very light blonde when I was a child, and then it got darker and darker, and now it's more gray than blonde. This is my natural hair color here. In summer it gets lighter and with highlightings in it, but in winter it's quite dark, and that is why many dark blondes like to bleach their hair. And I actually didn't really think about how much damage it does to my hair, and it did quite really quite a lot of damage to my hair. And but I didn't notice it when I did it, because back then I still was on silicone, so my hair care was full of silicones without me knowing it, and I actually didn't even think about it. So when my hormonal chaos came and I got that hair loss, and actually you can see all of these little baby hair, and like I have so much baby hair all over my head, and it's quite annoying because it's always so whirly and woo, like a lion. But I embrace it. So when I got that hair loss and lost all that hair, I was so scared of even washing my hair. I rethought my whole hair care regimen, and I started, you know, thinking about washing only with water, washing not with shampoo, washing no poo, washing with baking soda, washing with clay, washing with flour, gluten-free flour. I got the regimen here in a video if you're interested. Yeah, so that is when I started thinking about it, and I radically, you know, went silicone free. And because I learned silicones are bad for your hair, which I still think they are, but I started using silicones again. I will tell you why in a few minutes. I've got a good reason. So, but I still think they are not good for your hair, because what they do is they coat your hair like a mantle, and then no nourishment, no care, no oil, like no nutrients or proteins can actually like penetrate your hair. They can't go into your hair because the coat does not let anything go through it and into the hair. And so that is a positive thing and a negative thing, because positive is that nothing, you know, can actually damage the hair from the outside, because it's like a protector around the hair. Throat is dry. And but also, you know, all these things that make the hair stronger don't go into the hair, so there's no damage coming to it and no strengthening substances coming into it. And yeah, so that is actually not good, because all the masks and conditioners we put on our hair don't do anything to our hair when we use products with silicones in them. And that is why I decided, okay, no silicones for me anymore, and I thought it would make all better. But the fact is that when you have damaged hair, which you do when you're bleaching, when it's very damaged, then oftentimes your hair can only survive with silicones. Like when it's too damaged, which my hair was, like all this is actually so damaged, then it's either cut or use silicones, because otherwise they will just break off. Like the last few weeks also, when I didn't even dare to comb my hair, because yeah, in the ends it always gets stuck, and it's kind of, yeah, it really breaks off the hair. And that is like for girls who really love long hair like me, that this is really like a shame. It's not a shame, but it's like you just don't want that. So when I decided back then to go silicone free, I tried water only. So well, I tried to wash it with flour, and I did that quite a few months. But then I kind of want to take it a step further and go water only. And the problem with washing it with flour for me was I always had a little bit of flakes in my hair, and it stayed on my shirt, and it was not too bad. Like my hair was fine, but also like it felt a little bit dry, but I think that is because it's so damaged anyway already. So yeah, I just, you know, I stopped washing it with flour and went to water only. And even after 2 months of water only, it still was so greasy. And like it didn't really regulate itself out. The oils on my hair didn't really balance out. And it not only did it feel oily, but also waxy, like very dull and very dusty, and it was not a good feeling to touch my hair. And even, yeah, also the sebum didn't come in a sufficient amount into my ends, so they didn't feel nourished at all, like not really. And so I don't know, maybe I should have done it longer, but I came to a point, I really did that for 2 months, and I came to the point when I just felt not well in my skin. I didn't care about what other people said or thought about my hair. Like, I knew there were people saying, oh, you look so disgusting or something, but I didn't really care. I knew for what reason I did it, but then at some point I started to feel I started to look into the mirror with a little disgust. Like, no, not disgust, but I looked at my hair and I got that I wanted my hair back. I wanted my beautiful hair back that I always had, and I was tired of thinking about what I do with my hair, like the best way, the most natural way, and really, care for that hair in the best way and feel good about it. I just thought about how I didn't give a fuck about anything that I put into my hair, a year ago, or 2 or 3 years ago, or all my life before, and my hair was beautiful. And I just could not stand that fact that now that I do so much for my hair, I care so much for my hair, I think so much about my hair, I want to do everything right, but my hair looks worse than ever. And yeah, so that was the point when I decided, okay, for me it does not work, and I do know why. Also, it took too much time for me, because when I got into the shower and tried to distribute the sebum, it it took so much time. I literally stood under the shower for 20 minutes and distributed the sebum down, but even then the sebum did not come into my ends in a sufficient amount. Also, my curls went away. You see me with a little bit of curls here. This is the first day after so many months that I have my curls again, like wavy kind of curls. And I really love them, and I really want to keep them, but they were not there when my hair was weighed down with my sebum. Also, they were so much before I bleached them, but I know by now, by researching, that the bleaching had taken out most of my curls, because it takes out like color pigments out of the hair, and then it doesn't have as much stability anymore, and it just, it changes its structure. That is why curls can go away when you bleach your hair, and that is why I really don't want to bleach my hair again. Yeah, so I did not feel well anymore, and the reason why it didn't work for me, I'm pretty sure, because so many other girls have so much success with it, and for me it really was the hard water. We have so hard water here in Frankfurt, and so that means there's a lot of limestone in it, and that makes layers on your hair, and that also connects with the sebum, the oils, and then it sticks to your hair, and it creates this kind of waxy, dull, dusty, grey, whitish layer on your hair, and that makes it look really not beautiful. And well, I also tried it with distilled water from the bottle, and tried to put it into my hair and distribute the sebum, but I couldn't get enough water into my hair to really distribute the sebum. Also, the water has to be quite warm to be able to move the oils. So yeah, it just got too much work and time and effort, and also my thinking. I do not want to think about my hair so much. I love my hair, and I am willing to do, enough for it, but that felt like really too much. And well, if it had worked, it would have been worth the effort, but it did not work. So because the limestone was always in my hair, I couldn't get it out. And also, if you have long hair like me, then it's like for me it did not work to get the oils down to the ends, like really down to the ends where they need it. But if you have like this long hair, then I think it's quite easy, and you know, everyone has to find it out for himself how it works. So yeah. And then I tried co-wash, but that left them feeling oily still. So co-wash means you only wash your hair with conditioner, which doesn't strip your hair too much of the oils, but it stripped my hair too less, like it really felt oily and was oily, also in the ends. And I just got to the point where I wanted my hair back. I really missed my fluffy, freshly washed, shiny hair. It wasn't shiny anymore. And yeah, so yeah. So the solution for me now, well, actually this is really going long, this video, so I'm just gonna stop here and I'm gonna upload another video what my solution is, my compromise, like what I do now and what I try now and what really feels great for me right now. So stay tuned and please like this video if this helped you, and see you next video. Bye.